Vice-Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Sir Hilary Beckles, said the university continues to be critically involved in all important areas of the COVID-19 pandemic. He said the institution has been supporting the leaders in the region with some relevant data.
We believe that all of the work done by the university in helping the region to save lives, because our leaders ought to be congratulated, they ought to be celebrated, because as soon as the evidence, the scientific evidence became available to us in this region, our leaders were able to take the necessary public health policies to get ahead of this pandemic.
Questions were raised as to how the university would offer quality education in light of a reduced budget. On Wednesday, Sir Hilary, in his report to the University Council, said UWI intended to cut expenditure significantly in response to the economic challenges posed by the pandemic.
But what we must not do is to undermine institutions while the economies are being revitalized. It's a balancing act. And our position is that it is going to be the intimate relationship between the governments and the university that will get us through this together in a fashion of mutual planning.
He said the quality of learning and teaching would remain the same as UWI has worked hard to build its reputation.
We're not going to collapse from awesome to awful. It is not going to happen within UWI, within the region. So clearly, what is going to take place now is a system where we are looking very closely, taking a deep dive at all of our expenditures, all of our operations. In fact, we had already agreed to do so last year, long before this pandemic.
The Vice-Chancellor said initially they were going to cut 10% of their expenditure over 2 years, but with the pandemic they have had to cut 10% off in 1 year as a starting point. Sir Hilary said the cuts will be done without damaging the quality and systems of the university. He said they are also looking at increasing their profits by 10% with the development of projects that will generate revenue moving forward. Mahalia Joseph-Wharton, TTT News.